Hey YouTube, Darren here. Just going to give you kind of an update and tell you what all's going on, do some shout outs. We're going to go over some stuff, do a couple of tech tips today. Before we do that, get to the shout outs and mention all the people that have subscribed and a couple of people I want to talk about. In a good way though, it's alright, y'all aren't in trouble. Jacob Belzer, you asked me to give you a shout out, man. There you go, y'all go take a look at his stuff. Jacob Belzer, thanks for watching and subscribing, man. And Matthew McAleer, I hope I pronounced that correctly. If you would, let me know if I did mispronounce it. Thanks for watching and subscribing, man. I really appreciate it. Joey Marin's YouTube page, his name has changed. It has been changed to Leadfoot Lawnmowers. He asked me to mention that to everybody the other day. So if you're talking to somebody Leadfoot Lawnmowers, it's Joey Marin. Marcus Chapman, he and I were talking. Yes, it is always a good day when you're working on your mower. You can't beat it. And you're out of trouble too. And also got a really good tech tip, and we're going to try it out, from Cameron Fortner. Uses vinegar to dip and clean the carbs. We're going to try that. More to come. Okay guys, now we're back. I have some distilled white vinegar, and this is an LMT carburetor that it was dipped in acetone a long time ago, but it still has a lot of pitting and a lot of staining and corrosion and everything. And we're going to see exactly what this does. We'll probably let this sit in there maybe a day, and then we'll check it back. I'll do a video tomorrow of it as well, and we'll take a look at it and see. I always like the tech tips that are cheap, because anybody with $5,000 can do something really exotic. But man, doing something on a budget, a really tight budget, is pretty good. Now we're going to add the vinegar. Like I said, this is just regular vinegar, and we're going to pickle your carburetor. I think that's what I'm going to name this. This was like $1.70 for a gallon of it. Now we're just going to let it set. Before I end this video, we'll flash over to it and see if it's doing anything, and then tomorrow we'll do a video on it just to see. Guys, now we're back, and down here in Alabama it is an overcast, rainy day, which is a good day. Good day to go mudding and playing. There's kudzu, and we're going to get back to kudzu in just a minute. But first, I want to do something and go over something about these oil filters. So I got everything set up to get ready and change these oil filters, but I wanted to show you something. This is just a regular Briggs & Stratton oil filter, if you're lucky enough to have a mower that does have a remote oil filter on it. These are okay, but we're going to put something better on it. We're going to change it up, and I'm going to give you the number to go in and ask for at the automotive store, so you'll know which one you need to get. We're back. Murrigator is finished, except for a little few pieces and parts that I've got to get. I'm still going to clear coat it. I'm not going to do it today. It's too humid, and I got to get the extruded aluminum, or the skid metal to put on there, to bend and put on there, and then I'll put a muffler on it. I may not do any kind of exotic muffler. I may put the muffler back on, just something nice and quiet. I like quiet. But gonna do something on the motor and get everything squared away. This is an OEM factory replacement oil filter that I had on there, and you can see it's Briggs & Stratton. it does an okay job. It does okay. But I want to show you one that's going to be a little bit better than that. I'd already loosened this oil filter up. And then we're going to take a look at it. Let me pause it here so I can open up this box with the other oil filter. More to come. Okay guys, I'm going to have to talk kind of loud, so I don't want you to think I'm shouting, but it's starting to rain and I've got a metal roof on this shed. This is the oil filter that I took off. This is the oil filter that's going on. Everything is all nice. This is a Purelator oil filter, Pure 1, and it's part number PL10241. And I'll show you that, and I'll post it on the website as well. These things are a lot better than these things. So much more better. Show you. This guy. Fits on there. Now, this one here has twice as much filtration as this one. This is twice as much room. So now I'm probably able to add another 4 ounces of oil in here for lubrication. Well, what's that mean? Some people will say, well, yeah, that's great, and it's just going to cost more. And it will. The oil will cost more to put in it. But it's more lubrication. It's more oil that's being filtered and cleaned through this. And it's more cleaned and filtered oil that's lubricating the inside of your engine. More oil is just better. We used to put, when I used to race cars, not race, when we used to drag race cars, not round track or anything like that, we would, you get a lot bigger oil sump reservoir, and you put a largest filter on there as you could accommodate around your headers. So this is good. Now, I'm going to take you over here and show you the one that I use on the Murray-Gator. Okay guys, now this is just showing you kind of the dimensions of this guy. The filter is about 2 1/4 inches tall, and this one is probably 3 1/4 inches. Now the one that I use on kudzu, this is a Napa brand oil filter, and this one is 4 3/4 inches. Again, more filter, more lubrication. I'm able to put more oil in it. So I'm able to put probably another 8 ounces of oil in it, and I don't mind doing that for playing. It's just extra peace of mind. Now, let's get down to the nuts and bolts of it and how much it costs. We're back. I'm going to spin you around here and let you take a look at it. This oil filter comes off of an 02 Saturn SL. It's a Purelator 1, Pure 1 oil filter. The part number is PL10241. I paid $7 for it. And it traps and holds up to 13 grams of contaminants, dirt, metal shavings, stuff like that. And to kind of give you an idea, 13 grams equals 31 small paper clips, roughly. And, you know, where am I getting this data from? Well, let's see. This is stuff just on the container. We'll take a look at it. There we go. Now, the first two comparisons I'm not really sure about because it says it equals 8 nails. Well, it doesn't say what size the nails are or how big the bolts are. But I just wanted you to take a look at it. If I can get it in there and hold it still enough. That's a representation of 13 grams. It's 31 paper clips, and I figured that'd be small paper clips. For $7, you can't beat it. I know how much I spend goofing off and playing with them. So for me, it's a small investment. I mean, hell, that's one meal at McDonald's. Okay guys, now that filter costs $7. This filter, I want to say I paid $5. I have paid $7 when I've ordered it from Sears, ordered like a 2-pack or a 3-pack of them. So it's really, for what I'm getting, I don't mind paying a few dollars more, knowing that that motor is going to last me a lot longer. And this is just kind of sad. That looks good. And like I said, the one on kudzu does really well. I've never had a problem. I don't change the oil in them very often because I really don't ride them unless I do a lot of riding. I think I've changed them maybe once all summer just because I've been out knocking around. More to come. Just something I found out. I know that that one fits because I have an 02 Saturn SL, and I was changing oil and I thought, that really looks like it would fit on a lawnmower, and so I grabbed 2 of them, and sure enough it does. You can cross-reference them in the store. If they're not busy, they'll do it for you, or you can just go back to where the oil filters are and open up 1 or 2 and look at them until they throw you out. Well, that's about it. Rain's actually getting a lot louder. I was going to do a couple of more things, but we'll wrap it up today because it's kind of a long oil filter and pickled carburetor video. Sounds like a southern food. But before I go, I did want to thank everybody that subscribed. Guys, I really appreciate it. I enjoy coming out here goofing around and have y'all watching me goof around. For some reason I do all the damn work though. I don't know how that works out. Thanks for watching, guys. Y'all gonna make some mayhem.